So, affirmations are a sentence, a bunch of words which we deliberately make to affirm a new reality. So, they are based on what we would like to be true rather than what is true in the present moment. So, affirmations is a tool to say yes to something that we would like to manifest in our lives. So, it may not be true in the present, but it is something that we are saying yes to. So, sometimes it happens, like, for example, if I choose to work on my health and the health is not fine, so we would definitely choose an affirmation based on what is not working. So, this conflict would surely happen in the mind when we start using affirmations that what we are saying is not true. Like, for instance, I might say that I am in good health, whereas the present reality, it is not so. So, there will be these voices in the mind which will say, no, this is not true, and this is not, you have to go to the doctor and you're taking these meds, and oh, no, no, you are not healthy. So, why are you lying? This is a lie, right? So, it is, for one thing, it is very normal for these voices to come forth when we make this positive statement, right? So, affirmation is a statement made in the present tense based on what we want to manifest in the future. And it need not be true at the present. Like, it might be partially true. Like, okay, yeah, I am in better health than X number of people, but I am not at the top notch quality of health. So, it need not be factually true. Okay, and that would in itself cause a little bit of conflict in the mind, and which is very, very normal. In fact, there are ways in which, when we watch the negative thoughts which come up when we are making that affirmation, it is a way of knowing what are the negative thoughts related to this particular topic that we have in our mind. Like, for example, if we stay on the topic of health, and if the affirmation is, I am in good health, I am easily able to be in good health always. If this is the affirmation, and then if the thought comes up, oh my God, no, it's so difficult to stay healthy and you have to put in so much effort. How are you saying this is easy? So that means that your negative belief related to health is that it's very difficult to be healthy. Yeah. So when we know our negative beliefs, then also it becomes easier to change them, because beliefs are something that we can choose to hold or choose to change. Okay. So based on our conditionings and how we processed what happened to us, we formed this negative belief, and now we can choose to change it. So then again we can reassert to ourselves that being healthy is very easy. So, when we affirm something, it is also a great tool for us to know what are the negative thoughts in our mind. So, if we come about, like, maybe if we come about money, so I could make an affirmation that money is easy to come by. And then what is the thought which comes in my mind? Okay, so that thought would be coming from our subconscious programming, and subconscious programming produces the reality that we experience. So affirmations become a great tool not only to manifest a desired future, they also are a great tool to know what are the negative thoughts which are going in our mind. Okay, So rather than focusing on this, that, oh, this doesn't seem to be true, and I just feel silly saying that. Yes, I know that I'm not healthy, or I'm not rich, or I'm not, I don't have a good relationship with everyone around me. So rather than feeling that, know that it is the voices which come up are just your beliefs. And we only need to change them to change our reality. Okay, so one fundamental on the basis of which affirmations work is that whatever our beliefs are, whatever our deepest beliefs are, that is what would be a reality. So our reality, our physical reality, is based on the deepest beliefs that we are holding within ourselves. And when we want to change a reality, most of us, we try to fix things on the outside. Okay, so if I want to be healthy, so yes, I should have a jogging program, I should watch my diet. They have a place. Definitely action has a huge place in our life, but I would say even more important than any action is to change the negative beliefs that we have. Okay, so if we have negative beliefs related to health, for example, then whatever I do outside is not going to bring me to a place of good health. Something or the other will go wrong, right? So, uh, working on affirmations is also working on changing our beliefs and hence changing what we are experiencing in our lives. So, affirmations is a bunch of words. Okay? So, any thought that we experience in our heads is also a bunch of words. But the thoughts coming in our head, we have not chosen them. They're randomly coming in our mind. And it is said that more than 95% of the thoughts that we think every single day are a repetition. We are just on autopilot, the same thoughts, so we feel the same way, and our life remains the same way. So, when we are doing an affirmation, also what we are doing, that we are choosing a thought to have a place in our mind. So at one time, the mind can hold only one thought. So when for few seconds, I'm just holding this thought that I am healthy, I'm a good person, I am happy, everything is working out for me, right? So there is no space for negative thoughts in that time frame. In that time frame, I am just filled with those positive thoughts that I have chosen deliberately. Okay, doing affirmations is sometimes hard or is work, because when the mind is on autopilot, is we don't have to do anything, it's just going on churning the same kind of thoughts, and we rather flow with it. Okay, and those thoughts bring us to the same kind of state that we feel, maybe sadness or fear or worry or anxiety, but we are so damn used to it. It's become our comfort zone. So it's kind of easy to go with the flow, and it's difficult to affirm something different. As I affirm something different, I will feel different, and that's gonna initially it's gonna take a lot of effort. Okay, so as we start working with affirmations, like this we can do even right now, that just think of one area in your life that you need to work on. It could be your personal goals, like feeling more self love, feeling better within yourself, feeling happier. It could be related to your relationships, having better relationships, uh, getting along better with friends and relatives. It could be based on your work life, having more opportunities in work, and the existing work working in new ways, more money coming in. Yeah, it could be related to your health, uh, being in a better state of health emotionally, physically, being at the right weight, and being free of any kind of discomfort, or dis-ease. Yeah. So it could be related to any of these areas, and whatever area is important to you, first of all, allow yourself to focus on that area. Yeah. And then, as you see the problems in that area, allow yourself to make an affirmation in the present tense, which is the opposite of what you're experiencing. So if I am not in good health, affirmation is I am in good health. If the relationships are not working, so all my relationships are harmonious, and it's joyous for me to connect to everybody, friends and family. Okay, so the affirmations is opposite to the reality that we are experiencing. Money flows in easily. Okay, opportunities appear miraculously, and yeah, I'm always supported in taking my work forward. So that affirmation is made in the present tense, right? And then starts the work. First of all, the affirmation has to be defined, and then the working on the affirmations. The working on affirmation would involve writing it several times, like you could write it 20, 30 times a day, you know, maybe 20, 30 times a day, twice a day. You could say it in front of the mirror, just saying to yourself, and it's a very important tool to observe what happens inside you. Like if you say, I love myself, and what happens inside your head, what are the thoughts which come up, and those are all the negative beliefs that we have, right? And so we write, or we speak in front of the mirror, or we write it where we can see it daily. And like it could be on the phone, or it could be like you're sitting in the car, right in front of the car, it in your cupboard, your bathroom mirror, so that you see it very frequently. You could also record it and hear it again and again. You could record various versions of it, you could make paragraphs of it, and you could hear it again and again. Okay? Another way of using affirmations is to, you can get creative, and you can maybe draw a painting in which whatever you are affirming has manifested. What it means to you. Okay, so you're healthy, so making a painting of yourself jogging, making a painting of yourself, like feeling healthy. Or if you are working on relationships, then making a painting of yourself laughing with your family, with your friends. Doesn't have to be like a uh, like a masterpiece, but even the act of painting it, whatever it turns out to be, we don't have to be like great painters. So we're giving our energy to that manifestation. Okay, another easy way also can be, so take a photograph of you which is representing the new reality. Okay, so maybe like if you're thinking about money, so maybe like you driving around in this flashy car, and maybe you wearing these beautiful clothes, or you vacationing somewhere, and you have that photo as your focus. And if it is about health, so maybe you jogging in the garden, and that is the picture which stays in front of you and keeps the focus. If it's about relationship, you sitting, and there's a picture of you laughing with your family, with your friends, having happy times with them. So you can also have a picture which is like maybe in your bedroom, or where you frequently spend time in your home, so that it comes in your focus. And as it just, you will see it internalize inside you, and it will work the same way as affirmations do, right? So affirmations, I really believe that we have to put in the work, and sometimes it takes months and days and months for it to work, but they definitely work. And I really like to think that even if they don't work, they really make us feel better. So if I were to just say that, oh, everything is working out in my life, and I'm guided and supported and I'm nourished, it just feels so good. So why not just say it? Like, why do you want to keep thinking that life is not working, and this person doesn't get along with me, and my health has these issues? Like, how much can we think about that? Yeah. So we need to reflect on these things and then we need to let go. Yeah. So the added advantage is feeling good.